Hey everyone, I am LillieYoung, the Red Lipstick Hustler. Thank you for coming to my channel. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe and comment. We got a lot to talk about, in the instrumental music that you just heard is by my girl DJ Strut. She's a popular celebrity DJ here in Atlanta, Georgia. She DJs a lot at the W Buckhead here in Buckhead. You can buy that song, Who Does She Think She Is? I did a video for her, and it's on my Instagram at QueenLillieYoung. I did it to her song. I love the song. It has a lot of energy, but you can find it on Apple. You can find it on iTunes. Who does she think she is? Everybody got to strut. And I was strutting in that video too. But anyway, today we are discussing some Mean Girls on Beverly Hills Housewives. I think they are an endangerment to women. Kyle and Diane Jenkins is an endangerment to Sutton. Kyle went as far to shaking Queen Sutton. Bravo, what's going on? Andy Quant, what's going on? Why are y'all letting this to happen? But if the black girls do it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it would be a problem. Let's say if Candace Dillard had done what Kyle Richards did to Queen Sutton, it would be a problem. Anyway, let's get to it. So we will be covering Beverly Hills Housewives Season 12, Episode 9. And I will be covering the Real Housewives of Dubai, Season 1, Episode 5. Both of these shows were really good. But Beverly Hills took the cake because, hey, Erika has not stopped. It's a continuation of Erika's BS, Diana's BS, and Sutton going at it. So we start out, everyone's still dancing. Erika's sloppy drunk. Diane and Sutton is still going at it. Sutton tells Diane Jenkins that she is a soulless person, which she is, because the things she has done off camera before getting on the show, that's why we can't understand why Bravo, Andy Cohen, vetted her for the show. Why was she picked for the show? I know, Andy, that you like drama, but the things this woman has done is despicable. They are disgusting things that she has done. And she's on this show to torture Sutton. She treats Sutton like dirt because that's who she is, and that's how she treats human beings. That's how she treats people. Andy Cohen, I really think you messed up with this one. Diane Jenkins should not be on the show. She's a horrible person. But anyway, let me get back to the show. So she, was saying that she wasn't going to come, but she decided to come, because, she didn't want to be seen as rude or wanted to be disliked, I guess, by Garcelle. So she came anyway. And her and Sutton continued their argument. So Sutton was trying to be relatable. So she mentioned about she has had miscarriages herself. She mentioned she has had 2 miscarriages. But Cal, being the messy boost that she is, she tells Sutton, I've never heard this before. I don't believe you. I think you're just saying, I don't believe you. She took Sutton. Sutton was, grabbed on her till her arm has a bad red spot on it. She shook Sutton. That is a form of abuse, Bravo. But let's say, because there are white women on the show, it's okay. But if Candace Dillard had done this to Sutton, you would have kicked her off. Bravo, you are so fake. And we, the viewers, are starting to believe what Nene Leakes has said. Maybe the R word plays a big part with Bravo. Maybe Bravo is getting off on having these type of people on their show. So Sutton starts crying because Kyle insults her and tells her that she's lying. Sutton tells Kyle and Diana that they are mean, which they are. They're not just mean, they're despicable. They are people of cruelty, and they like to inflict cruelty on Sutton. Diana and Kyle Richards are thugs on the show. We saw with our own eyes, Bravo. Kyle Richards is a thug. She shook Sutton like she was shaking a disobedient child. Sutton stops crying, and her and Diana, they hug it out. But Sutton did tell Diana she was an MF. And Diana to shut the F up. But they did hug it out. Sutton wanted to make sure she closed things on a good note, but I wouldn't have cared about that because once you don't say the things you said to me, call me old, and I'm only a year or so older than you. The thing is, like Sutton said, I don't get all this fake stuff done. She doesn't. She don't get Botox, her lips done. She don't wear all them fake extensions like you wear down because you don't have any hair. I'm seeing a black one with a head full of gorgeous hair, real hair. You as a white woman, y'all supposed to be known to have all the beautiful hair. Down the chin because your hair is whack. You whack. Everything about you whack. And to say to Sutton about Sutton was she won't be getting on my PJ anymore, your private jet. Girl, Sutton can get 10 or 20 of them if she wants to. Y'all are treating Sutton like she's less than because she's not getting all this fake stuff done to her face like you guys. She has more money than you guys, but y'all faking like Diana has the most money. No, boo-boo. No, you don't with your bad habits you have put out into the world. So Diana, she's leaving and Crystal goes over and says like, you're leaving, Diana? And then Sutton decides to leave. She tells, I think his name is Douglas or whatever, to come on, I'm leaving. So then we have this Erika. Y'all, when I tell y'all Erika is a ho, ho, ho in a Merry Christmas, Erika was hollering at Garcia's son, Oliver. So Oliver's trying to get away from her, but his mom was like, come on, Oliver, let's go. She's like, Oliver, we see each other. Tell your baby mama I want a threesome. Tell her to come in my DM. We can do a threesome. She kicked her leg up, showing him her old goodies, her 50-some-year-old goodies. Bravo, is this okay? I can say at least the Real Housewives of Atlanta does not carry on like this, and they are black women, and they're not carrying on like this. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills used to be the SHIT. It was where I wanted to go watch the Life of Luxury. But now I'm getting Hood Fest from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Cal busting it wide open all on the floor in splits, all over that sofa thing, all wild and everything. When Lisa Vanderpump was on this show, it was such class, such class. Only person on here that got class are Sutton, I would say somewhat Crystal, and Garcelle. Okay, so as I said, Erika is coming at Garcelle's son, Oliver. Told him to tell your mama, baby and mama, to hit me in my DM so we can do a threesome. All Erika's doing, y'all, she's showing you who she really is. She suppressed those things when she was with Mr. Girardi because he wouldn't have had it. If he did, it was secret in the home or something that they knew about together. But now she's not with this man. She reverted back to her old ways because this is who she was before she came into money. Come on. So, Erika cusses out Jax, which is Garcelle's 14-year-old son. She got two twins. Jax is the one that Erika goes off on. Erika told him to get the F out of here. You talk that way to a 14-year-old. You talk that way to him because his mother, Garcelle, is black. That's why you did it, Erika. Yeah, she told him to get the F out of here. Garcelle went back in after he came out and told his mom, Mom, she violated me. Now that's violating. Yes, God. That's violating what Erika has done to Garcelle's son. She violated him by telling him to get the F out of here at his own mother's birthday party. That is a form of abuse, Andy Cohen and Bravo. I'm speaking to you. That is a form of abuse. Erika should not come back next season. We don't give a F about Erika Jane. She's played out. She's a has-been. She's a burnout, and she passed her age limit where no man cares to have her at this point. Hey, what's up? Exactly, yes. So anyway, Garcelle let her know it wasn't okay what she said to her son. But she said she's going to handle her when she's more sober. I would have handled her then, but she did it with class. And I'm kind of glad that she didn't go off because that's what they want to label her, the angry black woman. That's not going to work. For me, I would have had to say something, but I got to respect Garcelle because she has a bigger goal in mind. Because she's signed to NBC and she wants to be a producer herself. So she got a bigger goal in mind, so she can't go off like the Taliban. I would have if somebody bothers my daughter. But then sometimes I had to think about my business. I can't mess up what I got going in my business. But girl, Erika would have caught you on the street of LA. You would have been in trouble, okay? But anyway, Erika tells Dorit that Garcelle is pushing it. She whispered at her. She says, she's trying it. She's pushing it. She's really pushing it. Oh, because she's the black woman of the show, she's pushing it. I've never heard you say that about any of these Caucasian women on this show. Never. Not even to Queen Sutton, Erika. Erika is problematic. Problematic on the 1,000th power or more. Garcelle had a right to come at you. You telling Doritos that she's pushing it. I caught that. A lot of people didn't catch that because I didn't hear a lot of bloggers mention that. I caught that. But anyway, so and another thing she said that Garcelle is pushing, y'all, that lets me know those women talk about Garcelle behind her back. So they feel like Garcelle is pushing it with them. She better stand a black girl's place. Hi, how you doing, Shay? She feels that Garcelle better stand a black girl's place. She whispered that to Doritos that Garcelle is pushing it. Y'all, they talking smack about Garcelle behind her back. They do not like having a black woman on Beverly Hills Housewives. They're not enjoying it. And Cal is right along with them. I do not think she like Garcelle. She just plays a role. So, then we have Doritos. It's Dorit. She's doing this fake defense class. But anyway, Crystal's at a self-defense place, and I do like that Crystal like to be around different races. I like to be around different races. I get bored with my own. I love everybody, but I got to be around some different people. But anyway, her defense instructor is a black guy, and I can tell that she really like him, and I don't see races with her. I just don't. I don't. Crystal is there, and you know, she invited Dorit to come over, who I call Doritos, the fashion queen, to come over and join the class. But she understood it, you know, she didn't know if this would trigger her, so she was kind of iffy about inviting her to come to the self-defense class. So Dorit's get there. She got on her off-white workout outfit. When she's there, she seems to enjoy it, and I think she really was enjoying the workout. And this was an okay scene, but anyway, Doritos. I don't want to hear no more about your robbery. We, the viewers, don't even know if it's real. Hope it's not fake. I don't want to hear any more about it. That storyline ain't clicking it. It ain't doing it for me. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. And I'm going to say this, y'all. If y'all remember, Dorit's mom came on the show. I don't know if it was last episode. Yes, it was. Not this episode, but last Wednesday before. And her mom almost looked Hispanic. And I Googled some pictures on Dorit of what she used to look like, you guys, before PK. Dorit used to look Hispanic. Dorit has washed all her culture away. Dorit's mom is a woman of color. Woman of color just don't mean black people. No. Hispanic, Asian, blase. Dorit has whitewashed herself. Because I want y'all to Google her. And I think she with PK, to fit in and be accepted. Because I really don't want to believe Dorit is a bad person, because I catch moments of her, like when Erika did that messed up stuff to Garcelle's son. Dorit really didn't like that. But she don't want to be disliked by the other women, and she want to be accepted by the white women. She has whitewashed herself. You do not see any of her heritage or her culture in her anymore. It's okay if somebody want to be something else. But you have completely washed away your culture. Completely, Dorit. So then we have Cal and Queen Sutton. They meet up for dinner. Y'all, I would not have met up with Cal after the things she did to Sutton. Oh no, I could not have met up with her, because she took our Queen Sutton and she shook her and told her that she was lying about the miscarriages. So they sitting down having dinner, and Cal is telling her that, I want to apologize. Cal did that quickly because the viewers gonna be on her side now. Girl, you didn't change our mind. We saw what you did. We see you for your works, Cal. You're a no good person. You're a sourpuss. You're a troublemaker. You are problematic on this show. You abuse Sutton. You are a thug, Cal Richards. You are a thug. Completely a thug. And Diana definitely a thug. She's a thug. Trust me, she's a thug. But anyway, she wants to make our Queen Sutton see her way, what really happened. But Sutton know what happened. Sutton is not buying her BS while they sitting down having dinner. Cal really doesn't like Sutton. She hates that Sutton has more than her. Usually she clings to people that have more than her. But something about Sutton, because Sutton won't get all this Botox and all the stuff like that. She ain't trying to fit in. She would like to be a part of the girls, but she sees them for their works now. Cal does not like her for that. She doesn't at all. But anyway, Sutton, I think you waste your beautiful time even meeting with Cal, because even Cal is sitting there telling her, you don't listen like she's a child. You won't even let me apologize. She don't have to let you apologize. You left a bruise on her arm. You abused her. You shook her like you was shaking a bad child, which you don't even have a right to do that to a child. But that's what it reminds me of, someone abusing a child. Excuse me, you guys, I gotta take a sip of water. That's exactly what it reminded me of. So Sutton, it was wasting your time meeting with Cal. Cal, I think of you as trash. You're the bottom of the barrel type person. You're a crab in the bucket. Sutton, please don't trust her. I don't think Sutton trusts her. You better not trust her, because you're in trouble if you trust Cal Richardson. Please don't. But anyway, Garcelle and Crystal, they out doing charity work, and Garcelle told Crystal about her and her son to go do this a lot, because I think it was Thanksgiving time, you guys. So they out doing charity. They feeding the less fortunate. And this, I'm really liking Queen Crystal in this episode, because her and Queen Garcelle are having an amazing time together. Kyle them not around to muck it up. Kyle them not around to make it Garcelle is less because she's a black girl. Garcelle and Crystal was getting along well. They was feeding up the less fortunate, and I really admired that. I admired that, because I do that as well. But anyway, they show Crystal's Thanksgiving with her family. They pan over to that. They show Kathy's anniversary with her husband and family there. Fake Cal was there too, y'all, at Kathy's anniversary celebration. She was there. Not that she cared about her sister, because she don't like her. She was there because she want to be important. That's Kyle's thing. Then we have Lisa. She visit Janky Diana. Oh, yeah, she visit Diana Jenkins. And I call her lizard lips, because every time you turn around down and look at her lips like a lizard. That girl is gross. I don't know what that is. I don't know if she's an alien, a lizard, or what. Diana Jenkins, that is so nasty. Nasty. It just looks nasty, like you want a man to put something in her mouth. But anyway, Diana and Lisa Renner, they sit down there talking. And, you know, Lisa admired Diana's homes, because she was like, this is her second home. And she said that Diana sold the other one, if I'm not mistaken. And Diana speaks poorly of Queen Sutton at Garcelle's birthday party to Lisa. She told Lisa, you know, that she don't care for Sutton and what Sutton did. And Sutton called her MFer, which she is an MFer. She's a nasty lizard tongue MFer. I do not like this cow Diana. Somebody go milk her. She gotta go. I will not spend any time much on this ho 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 and a Merry Christmas Diana, because I don't like her. So next, Cal. So they showing Cal. I think this is what I think of Cal. But this is with her and her husband, Mauricio, and Dorit and her husband come over, PK. This scene really disgusts me, y'all. This scene, I could have went to the TV screen and punched all of them. Sucker punched them. I would be a thug like them. I guess I would went in that house and just beat them up for this. Which I'm not a violent person, but they would have pushed me to that. Because how they talked about Garcelle's son like he was nothing. And they did it because it's a black boy. But if someone would have said what Erika said to Portia, Kyle Richards, or to Dorit's children, it would have been different. They wouldn't have sit and laughed about it. Been like, Erika is disgusting. She's such a horrible person to do that to Portia. Why would she do that to my daughter? That's what it would have been, Cal and Mauricio. But anyway, Cal is nasty, disappointing, fake, all of the above. She's two-faced. Cal, have you mixed your Botox in this scene? Because y'all, in this scene, Cal had so many wrinkles, they was just bobbing, all crow's feet, smile lines, everything. And Cal is a pretty woman. But honey, you should never, ever, 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 ever mix your Botox ever again. Anyway, Dorit and PK, they arrive at Cal's home. Dorit keeps talking about the robbery. Girl, bye. I done told you we don't want the storyline anymore. We don't want it. Get away from me, Apollo. Get away from me, Dorito. Anyway. So Cal brings up Erika, what Erika said to Garcelle's son. Cal's husband makes the comment that he didn't, that she should have. That comment was wrong. Why should she have done this to Garcelle's child? Why? Because it's a black child? Is it because Garcelle is a black woman? It's okay to mistreat the black people? Mauricio, you are a Mexican. You're pretty much in the same boat as I, black people, but your ancestors was not slaves in this country. They're pretty much slaves now because they work for little or nothing. And it ain't due to black people. No. But anyway, Cal, Mauricio, PK, and Dorit, I didn't find any of that BS funny, what they were saying. I can't with these people, you guys. If I was white, they would think differently. If the young boy that was 14 was white, they would think differently. Yes, he's mixed, but they hate the black part of him. And some of y'all gonna disagree with me, but it's a fact. F them all. Next. So then we have Cherie. She visits Queen Garcelle. She comes in and they're talking. They're having drinks. They're drinking some champs. They toast to setting the beef straight. Garcelle mentions Erika asking about her son Oliver to have a threesome, and she told Jax to F off. Again, Jax is only 14 years old, you guys. If he was white, she would not have done that. Is that simple? That simple? No. Because y'all remember Erika, when they was out of the country, and I can't remember her name, Arlene, or whatever her name is, Arlene, she mentioned something about Erika's son, and she wasn't even being mean. She was actually kind, just asking about her son being an officer. Erika went out like the Taliban. Erika became the Chucky doll. Erika is a Chucky doll. But anyway, you don't want somebody to do something to your son, but you do it to them and their son. It's not right. It's not right, Bravo. It's not right, Andy Cohen. It's not right, NBC. It ain't right in the viewers. We see you for your work because you're part of this mess too, because you're showing it on the TV. So Sutton, she at her house, because they had the beautiful dinner at her house. She's mad because it had been raining, so it's mucky out in her yard, where she has a beautiful table arrangements. The table is beautiful, has beautiful crystal. Like, I love crystal. I'm drinking out of crystal now. I love her crystal that she had. I know. Ooh, Shay, girl. But Sutton, she's kind of upset about it, mad about it. It's been raining. She having a beautiful outside dinner for the ladies. Lisa's the first to arrive, and she has on Versace, but she look a hot mess in Versace. Lisa, how can you look a mess in Versace? When she turned around to the back, I swear to God, her back end looked like an ironing board. Yes, it did, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, how can you make Versace look bad? You are embarrassing the designer, the clothing line Versace, because you was not wearing it properly. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Lisa's hair was a mess. She reminded me of, I think, the thing from Ronald McDonald. Lisa was looking a mess, y'all, and she had on all designer from head to toe. Lisa Rinna had on Versace, but it was a Versace mess. And Versace has really nice garments, from the shirt, the skirt, the shoes, nice, but she made it look wet. She did. Then we Garcelle and Cherie arrives. They are the next to arrive. And Garcelle mentions she wants to have a talk with sloppy, drunk Erika. Erika, they show a scene where Erika admits she's worried about Garcelle going off on her, because she said, I'm not worried about what's going to happen at Sutton's house. I'm worried about what this Haitian mother is going to say to me because I was wrong. Now, she admitted she was wrong for what I said to her sons. And she feels that, I know I was drunk and what I did was wrong. But you know what you did was wrong, Erika. Why did you do it? I don't accept that excuse because she's drunk. No. So, Erika, she's on her way. She's in the car. And she wants to hear Christmas music. You guys, I will say, I love the eyewear that Erika had on. Her sunglasses eyewear was amazing. I loved it. And I will not lie, I did like the attire when she came to Sutton's dinner. She did look very nice. That's the best Erika has looked in quite some time. The best. So, Erika arrives. She speaks to Garcelle, but she gives Erika a dry hello. Garcelle does. Yes, she does. She's pissed. Garcelle mentions Diana's not coming. And then I feel like good, no one wants her there anyway, because all she does is pick on Queen Sutton. They was showing the food, the hors d'oeuvres that she had in the kitchen. They made fun of Sutton's refrigerator. At the time, everybody could remember when they was filming, we were still in the pandemic, and we still in it now. So a lot of things are on delay for us deliveries, because I got a girlfriend of mine, she ordered something last year from Macy's, and she has not received it yet. She got parts of the living room set, but not all of it. It's been a whole year. So Sutton is not lying. The food that Sutton had, it looked good. I saw the hors d'oeuvres that was sitting there. Oh, it looked good. The caviar, everything looked good, you guys. Yummy Queen Sutton, the food looked good. Messy Cal arrives. She did look good in her Versace winter coat. She looked very nice. They all go out into the mucky mud to eat at the pretty table. Lisa didn't want to get her beautiful Versace heels messed up, which I understand. They were very nice, but she looked a mess anyway. She didn't want to run them, so she asked that they could bring out some shoes for her, some flats or something. So everybody received their flats. They received coats, which Kyle already had her Versace coat on, and Sutton gave each person a fur coat to wear. Very expensive vintage coats. Very expensive, more expensive than Kyle's coat. And Kyle had on a Versace, but it was more expensive. Kyle decided she didn't want to change her shoes because she's short like me, 5'2", 5'3", around that range. So she wanted to keep her heels on because you do feel more comfortable when you're short having on heels. So I get it, Kyle, I understand. So we have Dorito. She's talking because I think, if not mistaken, either Garcelle or Sutton asked about how she's doing. And Doritos claimed that she can't drive. She just ain't to that point yet. She's scared to get in the car and drive. She wouldn't want to put anybody in danger. Dorit, I still don't have any sympathy for you, but girl, I love your fashion. I love your fashion, but I don't have no sympathy for you on your whack storyline. So Garcelle mentions Diana. And she mentions that Diana says she's not coming, but it was so rude. She said it was rude of Diana to not let the host know that she's not coming to the dinner. It was rude, Diana Jenkins, with your janky A. I want to say the main word. Y'all know what I want to say, your janky. But anyway, so it was rude. Garcelle mentioned that it was rude. So then they're sitting at the table, and Lisa starts a mess with our girl Sutton, because she was telling Sutton that she is the type of person, I can't remember the word she used, but anyway, she starts a mess with our Queen Sutton. Lisa, you're not relevant. You sitting there looking like a fool, like an ironing board with your Versace on, pretty much telling Sutton she's a narcissist when that's what you are. Yes, Lisa Renner. Anyway, y'all, so they show for episode 10, Garcelle is going to tell Erika her drinking is a lie, and she lets Erika know, don't ever come for my kid again. Not just somebody's fortune, but my children. Yes. And Cal makes excuses for Erika's behavior. I'm sick of Cal. Cal, shut up. So even Garcelle's friend, Cherie, which I love her, she has Garcelle's back. She got our girl Garcelle back. She tell Cal she wants you to look at it from her point of view, not just be warp-sided on Cal's side, you know. So Diana starts a mess with Sutton again on episode 10. So I'm looking forward to episode 10. I hope Sutton stand her ground. Don't let Diana back you down. You stay on her neck. You keep your foot on her neck. Keep it on there, Sutton. Come on. I'm loving you this season. God said I'm loving you this season. But you should have got an Erika butt a little bit more. So I'm excited about episode 10, which will be next Wednesday. And she's going to get in Erika's butt about her son. I don't even believe none of that mess Erika was saying. No. I know plenty of people that drink. They don't do that. Because all the other women were drinking. And they didn't do any of that to Garcelle's children. No. So yeah, we're going to go on to Real Housewives of Dubai. Season 1, episode 5. Let me take a drink because I'm talking a lot. So, they have Caroline Brooks and her cousin, he knows Phaedra Parks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, a troublemaker, Phaedra Parks. So they sitting waiting on Phaedra Parks to come on. Caroline Brooks like, is she coming? She was telling her cousin that, Sean. So she finally wobbles up in there, arrives in Versace. I don't like your blonde wig, Phaedra Parks. No. I don't like your blonde wig at all. Anyway, Phaedra has on those lashes, those long eyelashes. Excuse me, you guys. It's a no. Those lashes, you look like you about to fly away from Dubai all the way back to the USA, to Atlanta, Georgia, Buckhead, where you live. Phaedra, the Southern act is old. You guys, I'm so tired of Phaedra, this fake Southern act of a goody two-shoe. It is played out. It is played and laid to the side, falling over like your wig. Stop it. So then we have Caroline said she would never live it because Phaedra asked her about Boston. Would she ever go back to Boston? She said, I'll go visit there, but I would never, ever move back to Boston. She loves Dubai. She don't want to leave. She said, her and her cousin said that in Dubai, they treat them like royalty. I don't know about that because I've heard different stories, like the beautiful Tisa tells. She gave a story about when she went to Dubai. I don't know about that. I believe Tisa tells about what she said about Dubai. I believe her. So I don't know if they crazy about black people like Caroline Brooks is saying. She said that they treat her and her cousin Sean like royalty. Okay, girl, whatever. So they're talking, and Caroline was telling Phaedra that the men, if they have several wives, they must treat each wife the same. They got to be able to afford the wives. They can have several, but they got to be able to afford it. If they can't afford it, they can't have more than one. They can have multiples. So she was telling Phaedra, Phaedra, well, you can have my ex-husband. She's trying to pawn her ex-husband off to Phaedra. Y'all, it's a hot mess. But anyway, I will say this too. Caroline Brooks, your wig is wet. Your wig was all the way down there. It was looking crazy. And I have seen some beautiful wigs. But girl, your wig was too down on your forehead. Fix it. And, oh, y'all, did y'all see that black cat? And you know they say black cats are bad look, but I love cats. Yes, I do. I grew up in a house with 9 cats, and we had a bunch of black cats. Bunch of them. So I don't know if that was part of some of the bad luck, the bad things happening in my childhood, or I don't know. I love black cats, but that cat did look wicked, y'all. So there was a black cat, and it only had one eye. The black cat only had one eye, and it kept surrounding their table. It was surrounding the table. And Phaedra, you know how Phaedra's superstitious and that Southern fake act? Yeah. But anyway, they pan off to Lisa and her husband and their boys, and they're feeding the goat. Lisa plans on getting rid of this goat, y'all. I don't blame her. I ain't got time for no goat. Goat eat on things. Just like dogs chew up stuff, but they worse. So she was like telling the kids that they're going to have to take the goat to a farm permanently, but the boys want the goat to stay. So she said, well, we'll let the goat stay for like another week. They was like, no, Mom, forever. The son started crying about the goat. Y'all, in Jamaica, that goat would have been eaten. So, Caroline discussed with her husband about Caroline Stanbury, what she said to her. Because Caroline Stanbury told her to suck her husband's D. And Lisa's husband is pissed off about that, but he told her to be a lady, be kind, because it's not a good look to be going off in public. Just be kind. So then we have Caroline Stanberry, and she's talking smack about Lisa to her husband. And Chanel Young, she arrives, and she visits Caroline's home. They have drinks, and Ayan mentions she should have a child for Sergio. So she asks her son to leave out because she don't want to talk about this in front of her son. No, Caroline don't want to do that. So she asks her son to leave out, and Caroline says she's not family oriented because she went to boarding school, so she's not a family oriented woman. And she said that boarding school made her that way. I kind of understand, y'all, because I've talked to people who went to boarding school. They are a little different. Not that it's bad, but they are a little different. Caroline, she just said it's not for her. She's not family oriented, but if she do it, she'll do one. But he want more than one. But Caroline not doing it. She's like, I'm not having more than one. That's it. That's it. That's just what it is. So Chanel said it's not having another child. She said she asked Caroline would she do it. Not Caroline. Caroline asked Chanel. These names, you guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Caroline asked Chanel, would she do it again? Chanel said no because it was so painful. And Chanel Ayan said she has 30 siblings all together that her mom had, because her dad had other children with other people, that all together, because they talk about their siblings and everything. She said that she has 30 siblings, you guys. Her daddy really got around. He was out there pumping it up. Woo! So they discussed Lisa, and they discussed why wasn't Caroline at the fashion show, and Caroline said, because Chanel want them to make up, Lisa and Caroline to make up. So Caroline says she is open to making up with Lisa. And Chanel Ayan is having a birthday dinner, and she invited Caroline and Sergio to come to her birthday dinner. So now we panel to Sarah and Nina. Sarah and Nina, they're hanging out. They're both Arab. They're going to one of Sarah's homes where her parents are. They can have a dinner. She introduced Nina to her family, and Sarah tells Nina she has to steam because everything has to be clean in the house. So she steams Nina's Pussy. Yeah. So she gives her puss a steam, and you can see the smoke coming up through her dress. And she didn't like that. I didn't like it either. Okay, because I have had mine steamed, but I go to a spa and they do it. But so they cook, and they, Sarah mentioned that they have two kitchens, but they cook in the kitchen that's outside because they don't want to smell. And that's why she had her friend to steam too in it, because they don't want no bad smell in their home. So Sarah's dad, they're sitting there talking everything, and Sarah is talking to her parents, and she's letting Nina know that her dad is her favorite because she's so close to her dad. They're very close. And she tells Sarah that her dad looks at her as Superwoman. Her dad said he looks at Sarah as Superwoman. And Sarah discussed what parts of her culture she wants to keep, and that her family accept it. They don't have a problem with it because she doesn't follow the rules of her culture all the time. She got tattoos, nose ring, all blase. Her dad shows photos when Sarah was young. Nina says she doesn't have any photos from when she was young because of the war in Libya. And then they mentioned that Sarah's mom and dad are cousins, y'all. Shut the front door. Sarah's mom and dad are cousins. Oh my God, that's incest. Sorry, Sarah, it's true, but that's their culture, and I shouldn't be insulting their culture. I apologize, but I'm in America, and I find it to be strange. Anyway, some people in America do it too, just not me. So, we have Ayan. She's looking beautiful. She goes shopping. Her feet are hurting. She takes some shoes off. She out shopping with no shoes on. She meets up with Lisa. They've been doing shopping. They discuss Caroline Stanberry. Lisa mentioned about Caroline Stanberry asked her to suck her husband's D. And she said she's not gonna be mean back to her. She's just gonna smile and be nice to her. Chanel Ayan said Caroline S is her acquaintance, and Lisa wondered what does she mean by her being her acquaintance. But people can be your acquaintance, you know, if they're just not necessarily your friend. She could just be her acquaintance. She let her know she invited her to the birthday party as well. So Carolina Brooks, her and Messy Phaedra, they together, and she said Phaedra wanted some tea, so she giving her the tea on Lisa and Caroline Stanberry. So Lisa arrives, and Lisa originally does not know that Caroline Stanberry is coming to ski with them as well. So Caroline Brooks tell her that Caroline Stanberry is coming. So when Caroline Stanberry gets there, she has her own attire, which I didn't find nothing wrong with it, because I don't like to wear people's stuff. When we go bowling, I don't want to put nobody's shoes on. Which they're skiing, but I get it. She don't want to put nobody's clothes on. She has her own skiing clothes. That's understandable. Let Caroline S wear her clothes, okay? But Lisa started on her about that, and Caroline let her know, I don't want to wear anybody's clothes. Why should it matter? And Caroline Stanberry says she mainly just came to meet Phaedra. She likes Phaedra. She's joking with Phaedra. She was like, I should push Phaedra, but no, she actually said she should push Lisa. Because, you know, they're not getting along. But, so Phaedra calls Sergio a child that Caroline has married. They all laugh about it, blah, you know, whatever. And then Caroline Brooks thought she could get Lisa and Caroline to make up. Wishful thinking, that's not happening right now. So they didn't make up while they was out skiing. But anyway, Ayan, she has a beautiful dinner. You guys, Ayan, Chanel Ayan is beautiful. She was gifted this beautiful red Swarovski crystal dress. Yes, God, the designer gave it to her. She asked him, did my husband pay you for it? Her husband had to pay for it. He gifted her the beautiful red Swarovski crystal dress. Oh my God, the table at the dinner, at the restaurant for the dinner was everything. It was nice. All the food looks lovely. Caroline S. complains that Ayan hasn't gifted her anything. They talk about how Ayan likes to give people things. She gives them strange gifts. I really wouldn't want any of them. Like she gave Caroline Brooks a pot of lemons. She talks about that. She gave Lisa a gold. And something that she gives strange gifts, y'all. I don't want any of them gifts. You give me a nice handbag because you got the money to buy it. But anyway, let me drink some water, y'all. My throat dry. Ayan said nothing is like, the best gift she could give Caroline Stanberry is the gift of nothing at that point. Because it was not getting along, so you can't expect to get anything. So she said, the gift of me giving you nothing is the best for you. Chanel Ayan, she compliments her husband that he looks good. He did. Her husband was looking nice. I think his name Chris. I could be mistaken. But anyway, he was looking nice. So they discussing Caroline. And they discussing about when the wedding is coming and everything, and Caroline's like she does not want to spend her time with her family and Sergio's family the night before the wedding. She said she have friends that's coming and she prefer to spend her time with them because she don't see them often. And Caroline says she's not traditional and she doesn't want to get married. She was only getting married because he's young, he's never been married. I wouldn't do it for that, no. They already been married once, they doing it now for the family. I wouldn't do it. Not for that reason. Ayan said, Chanel Ayan said, she gives their marriage, she's speaking in her confession, she said she gives their marriage uno, dos, años. That's 1 to 2 years together. I don't know how long Sergio and Caroline Stanberry are going to be married. This is weird. Caroline Stanberry, I wouldn't have married him. Because now you're going to have to give him some of your money unless you got a good prenup written up. And hopefully you made him sign it. I hope so. So Ayan's sons, he gets up and he toasts to his mother. He really, really loves his mother. He makes fun of her jokes, but he lets her know she's the best parent ever. Those two get along good. They was even playing patty cake or whatever. You and I must never part. Whatever they was playing, she was getting ready for a photo shoot. They really close. They are so close that she keep her son out of school sometimes when he need to be in school. I don't like that, but it is what it is. That's their relationship. So he cheers to his mom. He let her know sometimes he doesn't like her jokes. Everyone cheers. They all say he's an amazing son. So then they show snippet of episode 6, and in episode 6, QueenLillieYoung is getting tired of Sarah because Sarah is very judgmental and she's tired of it. Even Caroline Brooks is tired of it. So Brooke goes off on the ladies trying to tell her how to talk to her son. She goes off like the Taliban on him. Anyway, y'all, I'm looking forward to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 10 next week. Real Housewives of Dubai, episode 6 next week. I'm looking forward to it. You guys, thank you for watching my channel. Please hit the like button. I need your likes. I need your subscriptions. Please, I'm begging you. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe, comment, share. I need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel. Again, I am LillieYoung, the Red Lipstick Hustler. Thank you. Also, I will put links in my bio for my beauty products. The Red Lipstick Hustler lipstick, as I have on today, I have on Hustler. I will put links for my hair growth oil, Queen Lillie hair growth oil. If you want to grow healthy hair, check out my product, which I just did my hair Sunday night, y'all, and I cut off like 2 inches because I like to keep my hair trimmed nice and beautiful. So if you would like to grow your hair, all of my products are organic. The Red Lipstick Hustler lipstick comes in 20 shades. It's organic. Queen Lillie hair growth oil, it is organic. It comes in 2 different kinds, original and edges. Both come in 1 ounce and 2 ounce. I will put the links down in the description, you guys. And the song I was playing previously, waiting for people to come on, is by DJ Strut. The song is Who Does She Think She Is? You can buy it on iTunes, Apple. Thank you guys for watching. I will put links in my bio. I write books. I have 4 books that are out. I will put the books down in my description as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, Queen. I will put my books down in the description as well, so you can check out my books. I've written 4 books. I have Queen Lillie hair growth oil. The link will be in the description as well. And the Red Lipstick Hustle lipstick. It has over 20 shades. I have different collections. The links will be in my bio. Thank you guys. God bless. Stay wonderful. Stay on your grind. And let's continue watching these horrible ladies on Beverly Hills Housewives. The mean girls. Oh, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. It means so much. Y'all have no idea. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm new at this. I'm somebody from the TV world. I'm in magazines and all kinds of stuff, but I'm trying to grow a YouTube channel because due to the pandemic happening, a lot of things changed for a lot of people. So I'm trying to grow this. I have my own business. I actually got a TV series script that was sent to me. I'm not going to put the name out yet, but I got picked for it. We start filming in January 2023, so I'm excited about that. I get to be back in my groove of things that I was already doing before I start getting on YouTube. But I love you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell people about my channel, share. You guys have a beautiful evening. God bless. Bye.